Hello there, Sagittarius. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you so much for being here today. These are timeless readings, so please trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card reading. Sorry, I almost lost my breath there. Has brought you here today because there is something in today's card spread that is meant for you. There is something here that you can apply in your current situation. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. Wow, Sagittarius. This is your card, by the way. So 10 of Wands is Sagittarius. So you are taking on a lot of responsibilities right now. You're pushing through. Here's the thing with this: be careful of burnout. Be careful of being so overwhelmed to the point that you are forgetting to care for yourself, right? This can lead to a lot of burnout. And also, this is a reminder for you that because you've taken on so much, you're not even enjoying the journey here. You know, you've got a lot of tasks that have been given to you that has kind of fallen into your lap, and you've taken responsibility for anything and everything, and you're gathering all these sticks and you're pushing them to the finish line, but you're not even enjoying the process. So remember to kind of stop and enjoy the process. The other thing too is to delegate. Give away some of these wands because some of these aren't yours to carry, all right? But no matter what, you are reaching the end here. You are going to fulfill whatever task, whatever goal it is that you have for yourself. So I commend you on that, but you know, you are taking on quite a bit. All right, so your skill and your abilities here, you have the opportunity to collaborate, to work with others. You're definitely at a time right now where your hard work, your skills are going to provide a lot of stability and abundance in your life. 2 of Cups. This is your opportunity here to unite with someone that is, you know, on a kind of a spiritual soulmate type level. So this could be a lover, right? This could be a partnership, like like if you're starting a new business, for example, collaborating and working with others, and you both have the same goal, the same idea, the same drive. You know, that's that kind of energy. Like everything is in synchrony. This can be, you know, a friendship, right? You're meeting with somebody and you guys are just clicking and connecting, and it's heavenly and beautiful. Another 2 here. So you've got the 2 of Wands. With the 2 of Wands, you know, understand that this is a time for you right now where you are seeing the possibilities are endless in your life, that you can have anything and everything you want, and you're ready to really plan, strategize, and open up your world. And I think that has to do with you recognizing your skills. And that's going to kind of, you know, maybe one of your team members, you know, are commenting and saying, hey, you're absolutely fantastic at what you're doing. Why don't you try something else? Why don't you start a side job or something like that? And then all of a sudden now you're seeing that, yeah, I can do that. And you're planning and you're strategizing, definitely. But some of you may be here for love. Definitely, this is your time here where you are able to really unite with someone, and you may be planning a trip together, planning on, you know, making plans for the future. Let's just say that, to expand your world. There may be a little bit of competition and noise around you, right? Both in career, love, personal, whatever. But here's the thing. This is just noise. You don't have to participate in this. This is the 5 of Wands. You don't have to participate in the noise. This too will pass. You just kind of let it happen, right? I think you're far wiser than you think, and you know, you're just going to have to let that go. Yeah, like let that all pass. So memories of the past, any past despair, hurt, betrayal may come up for you. Understand that those things have happened, and it's not, you know, going to happen again because you're far wiser. But definitely, it's a time for you to really learn your lesson. What did it teach you about yourself? What would you not do different? What would you not do again? Right? What would you do differently so that you don't end up in this position of pain, despair, betrayal? Right? And also recognizing the fact that this was the past. This has nothing to do with the present. Right? If this is what's coming into your life right now, don't punish this individual by hanging on to the past. All right? That's actually very important. Queen of Swords. So be careful with how you're communicating, because right now you may be very, you know, you see things so differently. You have such clarity, but you're also very cutting with your words. So make sure that you are communicating properly, that your honesty might be a little bit too direct for someone, and that might create a little bit of conflict in your life. But definitely you're receiving some clarity, and you have a different view of everything, and you see through the BS, right? You see through the BS, and you have no problems, no qualms telling people the business. So just be very careful that might bring about a little bit negative energy. The Empress card, lovely. So the Empress card is all about creation, manifestation. So you have the power here to really create the path and the future outcomes that you desire. So if you desire happiness and abundance, you know, manifest that in your life. You have everything within you to create all of that for yourself. And begin to show love and gratitude for everything that you have in your life, and watch how everything kind of, you start to attract those things into your life. It's amazing. So the Seven of Cups here shows me that you've got some indecision right now. You've been given a lot of options, a lot of ideas here. Remember to weigh all the pros and cons to everything. Don't just commit to one. Trust your gut, trust your intuition when making some important decisions here that are coming up. Yeah, definitely. There's a part of you that's hanging on to some heartache and despair, and you feel a sense of being trapped. Know that this is all in your mind. That once you remove the blindfolds and the bindings here, you're going to realize that this was all in your mind. It's almost like you created this your own mental prison. And so it's going to keep you from expanding your world. There's a part of you that truly wants to expand and start something new, but there's a part of you that lives in the past, and you are really ruled by those past memories, and it creates this self-limiting belief that's keeping you stuck. We don't want you stuck. All right, the Hierophant. So in times like this, times of indecision, make sure you seek out someone that may be able to give you better advice. Someone, if you're starting a new business or something like that, seek out the help from someone who's done it before, right? Who's going to be able to give you helpful advice. If you are here for, some relationship challenges or something like that, definitely seek advice from an elder, someone that's going to be able to be objective and give you some honesty and clarity here. This can also be a card about you connecting with your higher self, your spirituality being, kind of leveling up and really connecting with your spirituality. I like that. Knight of Wands. I like the Knight of Wands here, Sagittarius. One, this is your card, first of all, Sagittarius, but this is a card of passion. This is you moving forward and chasing after the things that you want most in your life. I like that. Big, bold energy. This can also signify that there's something here, something in your current world right now that you've got to address, that you may be kind of putting off. All right, so Tower moments. So remember here, Tower moments are big upheavals. These are big revelations in our lives, things that we don't necessarily see coming, but they do and they happen, and it kind of flips your world upside down here. And so if that is happening to you currently, or if you have had a Tower moment, understand that these Tower moments are meant to clear out and remove what couldn't support you, right? What's not going to support you for your next journey. Whatever it is that you're planning, certain things had to be removed from your life. Certain things had to end so that you can begin something new. So focus not so much on the ending, but focus on the fact that you have the opportunity for a new beginning. So if this is a career change, a job, starting a new business, or maybe ending or removing certain things from your relationship, those types of things. Just know that Tower moments happen for you, not against you. All right, let's pull a career card here, a love card, and a general oracle card here. Strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who's already where you want to go. So remember, I just said that about the Hierophant, right? So if you're starting a new business, maybe get some advice from someone who's done it before. And also here with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands just has really super passionate energy. Make sure you have a plan, a strategy, a goal. You don't want to just kind of, without thinking, commit to something, because then, what do you do next, right? If you don't have a plan, you'll end up failing. All right, get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So if you are starting something new here, right, remember to let go of the past. This new person that's coming into your life, they are not the past. They are the present. So take the time here to really connect and engage with this person, and that will allow you to really see them for who they are. Don't take old hurts. This is why I kept saying, you have to find the lesson and move forward, because you can't take this old hurt into the new relationship. Otherwise, you're doomed to fail. All right, Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So definitely this is a card of patience. So especially if your life is changing right now and certain things have been cleared out so that you can start something new, don't rush. Try not to rush things. Trust your intuition. Connect with your higher self so that you can be guided towards the right choices, towards the right decisions here. Slow and steady definitely wins the race. And when you're slow and steady, you're allowing for clarity, right? And it's going to come to you. But if you go at it aimlessly with a lot of passion and not a whole lot of planning, you create a lot of problems for yourself in the long run. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll talk soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.